listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. Through the lens of a high-powered microscope, a researcher watched in amazement as tiny cellular structures began to dance and transform. The specimen under observation shifted and morphed, elongating, contracting, and changing patterns in ways that seemed almost choreographed. What made this observation extraordinary was its trigger. The cells moved in perfect synchronization with human emotions. They responded to these intangible shifts in consciousness with their own microscopic ballet. This was the scene in Rebecca Marina's laboratory, where a groundbreaking experiment was unfolding. She had discovered that blood cells, when exposed to different emotional states, demonstrated an unprecedented ability to shape-shift, as if they were conscious entities interpreting and responding to the subtle language of feelings. When exposed to different emotions, from joy to sadness, anger to peace, the blood cells changed their form. A microscopic ballet, a deliberate response to the emotional environment, a level of awareness. A discovery that echoes what yogi masters have taught for millennia, that our bodies are composed of countless conscious entities, cells, tiny lives that possess their own form of intelligence. They don't communicate in human language or exhibit human-like behaviors, but they demonstrate an innate wisdom that modern science is gradually validating. Recent research in cellular biology reveals increasingly sophisticated understanding of how cells communicate and respond to their environment. The evidence is clear. Scientists have discovered complex signaling networks that allow cells to adapt to changing conditions and coordinate with other cells. They talk, they listen, they respond. And while the nature of cellular intelligence remains debated, these findings demonstrate that cells are far more dynamic and responsive than previously thought. Nothing about them is simple. And so, every cell in our body is not just a mechanical component, but a living, responsive entity. Cellular consciousness revolutionizes our approach to healing, emotional well-being, and our relationship with our bodies. The yogis spoke truth. Billions of tiny conscious beings compose our being, each playing its part in the symphony of life. Just as Rebecca Marina witnessed those blood cells dancing and transforming under her microscope, your own cellular community is constantly responding to your emotional state. What if you began treating your body as a community of these intelligent little beings? How might this shift in perspective change your approach to health, healing, and emotional well-being? The next time you experience an emotion, picture those microscopic dancers within you. Billions of tiny conscious entities responding, adapting, and performing their intricate ballet in perfect harmony with your feelings. Your every thought and emotion creates ripples through this vast cellular symphony. Thank you for listening. If you found value in today's episode, rate the show or share with a friend. And remember, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.